Yeah, optional missions. Yeah, this is optional. Doesn't say optional, so I mean, I'm gonna use this one.
We have located the ruling creature of a major hive, Commander. The Hive Tyrant is the vital link between the Hive fleet in space and the organisms on the planet's surface. Eliminating the Tyrant will leave the Tyranid forces in disarray for a time, compelling them to withdraw. These are the vulnerabilities you must exploit if the subsector is to hold long enough for the Chapter fleet to arrive. Bring this beast down.
I'll have to capture this shrine while I'm there. I'm swapping these guys. I mean, it's always like, I mean, I read what it said, something about how the enemy had superior troops. That clearly means that, so at least I should probably bring Thaddeus and stuff. Sorry. Yes, grenades 2 more. Wait for the score before the timer above the countdown. It's 0. Well, I already knew that, you stupid thing. From YouTube. It said, you've uploaded it. That was in 35 minutes. A lot. I'm not surprised. I upload it every day. And they're like 20-minute videos every day, so I'm not that surprised. I'm not surprised that's a high number, it's just that's still a lot to me. Because obviously it is my first year of YouTube.
We will drive a spike into the Hive's very heart.
Well put, Abatus. But the Tyrant will not die easily. Make ready for battle.
Oh my god, a Carnifex immediately.
Prepare for combat.
The Carnifex, right? Yeah, Carnifex. I really hate Dolman's Codex Astartes, how you can only have 1,000 Marines, including your scouts. I like that he apparently, I found out recently that apparently he redid it. So now it's like, you can have as big of a scout company as you want, which I'm like, oh, that's a slight improvement, but so meaning I could have 1,000 scouts and then 900 normal Marines. That's a lot, but I mean, he remade it saying that you could have as many as you wanted. I mean, yeah. I mean, it's annoying that you can't have as many Marines as you want, but I mean, if you can have like as many scouts as you want, I mean, that means that I could have, say like, because having as many scouts as you want, I could have like 1,000 scouts and then 900 normal Marines kind of thing. Well, my Marines would very rare, any company would, like, it'd be very hard for a company to ever get depleted kind of thing. That's one thing. Another thing is, I would never, I could make extra companies kind of thing. I looked up Carnifex on the Games Workshop website just now because I wanted to actually see the model. I've never actually looked up the model. I knew it would be similar to the in-game thing, but I just have never seen it before. I looked it up. Old One Eye. Yes. I remember hearing of Old One Eye. No, Jimmy. I'm just calling that for fun. Old One Eye.
It takes more than that to stop a Space Marine. Assault squad.
I'm gonna treat him and bring him back.
Tactical squad, this way, brothers. Under attack.
you're not.
Take your position,
Now you are.
brother.
Preparedness is all.
When you're trying to drink water and you miss your mouth? How? That just happened to me. As I wasn't actually looking because I was paying attention to the video game. And this pops up. I'm like, laugh. Yay. Fun. Fun, 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 fun.
Ready. Assault squad repositioning.
I would consider myself a very good YouTuber for only being around for a year. Not that good, like, in terms of how many YouTubers there are, I'd probably be very low on the rank, but I mean, for like ones that for first year, how you were in your first year, I feel like I'm probably doing good. Not subscribers, more that I mean, I maintain and upload and stuff. I'll just consider myself that. I'd say I'm pretty good at this being my first year, so I mean, not a valid point.
Heading out.
Oh my god.
What foul beast is this?
Advance on the This is Abatus.
Mercy of Russ. Well, that means that's a Space Wolves armor, and we just, these guys kind of just claimed it.
Deploying now, Commander.
Kind of just like, I wanted it.
Additional generators will not be available until your next deployment.
Yeah, I know. Just saying, because it said Major Hive earlier, I honestly thought I was going to be taking out buildings in this one. Optional missions are always good to do in Dawn of War 2, just because, I mean, they could help you greatly. Like, basically any defense mission, those ones will help you greatly. If it's a, yeah, a defense mission helps you greatly. It's a mission like this helps you greatly by reducing the Tyranid threat, and, that's kind of all I can think of right now for how these kinds help you. Reduces Tyranid threat. Wait a minute, didn't I just do 2 videos here? 2 videos ago, wasn't I just here? Oh! Don't put it there.
Tyrant beast.
At last.
It is poisoning the ground. Clear out!
Our Space Marines! Nothing can stand against us! Grenade!
most people say people will pick Space Marines either because they're like either because that's the first army they see,
Charging! Move!
and they're just, and like they're everywhere, and they're just like, okay, I'll pick that. Or that some people look at rules and they're like, they have the best rules, I'm gonna pick them. That's not the case for me, honestly. I just really like how the Space Marines look, and I think they have the most interesting lore out of all of them. I've read a few other stories than Space Marine stories, but I have read a couple of stories about some Eldar the Eldar. Like I've read like a short story on the Eldar, and I've read.
Prepare for combat.
The enemy has targeted one of our turrets.
You just pick an idiot that you just.
Incoming attack! Clear the area!
Kill those under attack. There, go! Take your position, brother.
Nemesis here.
Here in assault! Where are we needed? Aerial assault, go! Reposition, up! To the sky! Assault squad on the way. Cut those aliens down.
Target killed.
The Tyranids are attacking!
He's just sitting here. It's funny. It's not funny. It's just kind of strange that he's just sitting here.
It's dead. At last. We actually hurt the Hive fleet. Amazing.
What the hell were they shooting?
None can
I'm
stop the
confused.
crusade of the righteous.
Yeah, I know most people say stuff like that about them. Honestly, I just pick Space Marines because I like. Well, one, I like how Space Marines look. Like some of them are like they have the most interesting lore. And any
You have
other
struck a
characters
telling
from
blow,
different groups
Commander.
that interesting.
Legions of Tyranids are directionless without their tyrant.
The Hive will eventually produce another Hive Tyrant, but it will take time.
That it will, Sergeant. And we can make good use of the time before it does. Angelos out.
Avitus and Tarkus served on Cronus, but not you, Cyrus.
No, I was assigned to train scouts for Captain Boreal's campaign in the Karava system.
Oh,
A blight on our history.
Why so? Obviously you all know something. What happened to Captain Boreal?
The Karava campaign did not go well. Boreal and many others died there, including most of my scouts.
Karava left the chapter dangerously undermanned. If we lose our recruiting worlds now, the Blood Ravens will not survive.
Karava was a huge mistake. I will not speak of it again.
oh man. I honestly don't like that they say they lost that one. Just because, I mean, for example, the Kronos campaign was like 2, maybe 3 companies on the planets where there were a lot of other enemies. And they won that one. Well, I mean, it was 2 or 3 companies in one planet, so I mean, it made sense. But then 5 companies, well, over 5 companies, from sounds of stuff I've heard, were over 5 companies were fighting on the Karva campaign. Now, if they lost to the Orcs, which they did, I found out that the Orcs actually won, which is really stupid. Now, how did 5 companies lose to one world of Orcs? I mean, there have been, like, I don't know how many Orcs there were. Speaking of who was leading them, the Orcs were really bad at their job. Like, really bad at doing everything, I mean. Meaning they were probably very low on people. To me, I think, how did, in my mind, I think, how did the orcs win? That's what I think. Because, like 5 companies of Space Marines on one world, mostly infested by orcs, but a small amount of it had the Tau controlling it. I think the Tau and Space Marines, since they were both there, would have been able to destroy the orcs. Then I think the Tau, since Tau are weak and are really bad at everything, would be defeated easily by the Space Marines. And then maybe not the planet with the cannon they have, but I mean on the world that Space Marines landed on, I think they would have easily beaten them. But that's my opinion. But that, like, I mean, I think the Space Marines should have won that one. I'm kind of annoyed that they lost that one. Just because half a chapter, a system of 4 planets and a couple of moons, that would take stuff. In between half a chapter and a chapter would usually take, like, say, like a system was under control of chaos or whatever. Say like a system was under control of the same amount of guys like that. They would send. Sorry, I was yawning. They would send probably. So usually they would. Sorry. Usually they would send, like, half a chapter to a chapter to retake a 4-planet a 4-planet system, just because that's not many, and I mean they don't really need much. So yeah, how did half a chapter get basically completely destroyed there, whereas usually, like, if it was a Blood Angels thing in a book, the Blood Angels or Ultramarines or Imperial Fist, more likely it would have something along the lines of they won with one company being demolished. Would have happened if it was like any of those. Well, not any of them, but I mean Ultramarines definitely would have been like they lost one company if it was five companies. Blood Angels probably same thing. Imperial Fist, yeah, I'm not sure about them. I assume it would probably like 1 company, maybe 2, because I've heard that apparently Imperial Fist have worse luck than both those ones. I don't know why. Probably because they were destroyed that one time.